Hello everyone, it's Patricia and welcome to my channel. Today I have my Non-Scentsy wax empties for the month, so I put them in my little bin. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through candles first. I think I went through 5 candles this month. We'll start with this candle here. This is from our own candle company in McIntosh Apple. The burn time is up to 100 hours for this. Now I had great luck with this. A bit of soot up at the top, very little. Fragrance is like a nice pure McIntosh. Strength and throw was medium, I would say. But yeah, I really like this candle. I used it sometimes alongside of like a basic apple scent or, you know, a pumpkin apple scent, kind of just bump up in my open concept area. Yeah, I really like this. This company so far has been pretty good for me. So the next one we will talk about is, let's do Bath and Body Works. The Bath and Body Works candle I went through this month was Italy. It self-extinguished right down to the bottom. This one here is basically like cannoli and chocolate, milk chocolate. And to me, they nailed the cannoli and the milk chocolate, because cannoli is like a fried pastry and it has ricotta, and ricotta doesn't have a lot of scent. And that smidgen of milk chocolate. I can smell the pastry and I can smell the chocolate and I can smell like a creaminess, a very light creaminess. It kind of also reminds me of like a profiterole or an eclair, that kind of smell. I like this. The more I burned this, the more I liked it. Now, I did have a little bit of problems, I believe, with aggressive flames early on, and then about the halfway point, puny flames. I think I had to cotton ball it once, right around like here, and then that was it. But the wax turned the ugliest color brown. Like it looked like milk chocolate. It was crazy. The whole candle, when it was burning, it was like the white of the wax, and then like a milky color, and then almost like a burnt color. But you know what? Times when I was burning this, I felt like I could smell like a tinge of burn. Not like kerosene burn, almost like part of the cannoli. But it was nice, like not burnt, just GBD, maybe golden brown and delicious. Anyway, I like that candle. If I found it again, I would probably pick it up. And I had it also going alongside with hot cocoa and cream, and I think I actually like Italy better. Anyway, let's do 2 cheapos. From the dollar store, we have the mystery candle. This is a chocolate candle, and it's probably like chocolate chip cookie. And it is strong. It's way stronger than Italy. It's almost as strong as Yankee Candle's chocolate layer cake. And not quite as intense chocolate, but more like I think it is chocolate chip cookie, but this is strong. And I just love these little mason jars. Aren't they cute? Get the wax out. You can put like, I don't know, I just love them. They're only, in Canada, they're $1.50. So I don't know. You can't go wrong. Give it a try. This is from Canada. This is another cheapo candle. I've actually had great luck with these candles now. I will say I am burning a bigger version right now, and it is sucking terribly. But this size works great. This is just vanilla bean. It was purchased at Superstore, which is Loblaws in Canada. A pretty good scent, nice clean burn all the way down. It's a soy wax, and the only issue I have, and maybe if I show you, I can rip this thing off the bottom, and it might not, I don't know if it's going to show it. The wick is off center, so, you know, sometimes you pick them up and the wick kind of looks like it's in the center, and then, but it's doing the, woo, the banana curve. So anyway, I don't know. We'll see how this crappy one goes. Sorry about that. My daughter's telling me her marks. We'll see how the crappy one goes downstairs before I decide if I'm going to buy any more. Okay, I went through 1 Yankee Candle large jar, and this is in Honeycrisp Apple Cider. So this one here, I really like the scent. Strength and throw, not the greatest. I would say low to medium. Probably closer to low. But it burned really well. You can see a tiny bit of like smudginess, but you know, like No soot. Look at that. Beautiful. I love nice pure apple scents. This has like no spices to my nose, like very little if any. But yeah, this is a nice pure, we have lots of Honeycrisp apples up here in Nova Scotia. Okay, quickly, I'll just show you some tarts. I went through an apple pumpkin tart from Yankee. I got these for about 70 cents. It says $1.19, but they marked them down another 40% off, so that one was good. Like that one. Autumn Wreath. I don't remember this one. I don't remember much about that one. Again, on sale. And I went through 2 votives in Spice Pumpkin. It was okay. Not huge into that one. And this one's going right now. I really like the scent. It does well for me in my house. Peach Cobbler. So that's it for Yankee. So next we will go into retail wax. And boy, oh boy, I didn't get through very much. But anyway, I think more Scentsy and other stuff this month. But from Scentsationals. And I did go to the US and pick up some Walmart wax. I went to one Walmart in Vegas. It was really hard to get to. Sorry. My daughter, or not my daughter, my sister was complaining the whole time. We had to take an Uber. Anyway, so the other thing is standing in the Walmart wax, she was like, well, why don't you smell this one? Smell this one. She did it for every clamshell she opened it. After a while I said, okay, I'm just going to smell it. Like, let me smell. She's driving me crazy. Anyway, this is what I picked up when I was in the US. It's called Pumpkin Apple Muffins. And a lot of people really like this, and I picked up 2. I don't... To me, there is amber in this. Like, if I made pumpkin apple muffins, I don't think they'd smell like this. This smells like it has liquor in it. I don't know. My nose is picking up. I probably shouldn't have picked up 2. I have another one to use up. I'll probably have to use it up next year, but anyway. Would not be a repurchase for me anyway, because I'm not in the US. This also says US, but we actually get this scent in Canada now. Nutty Butter Cookie Bars. So this is, I went through one last month, and I went through another one this month. This one is starting to go downhill for me. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, first couple warmings, like, you know, with the other bar, I kind of liked it. Now I'm kind of over it. My daughter really, really, really loves this scent, so I have one more bar, and I will just, in her room, I usually put 2 at a time, so she'll get 3 more warmings, and whether or not we buy more, that remains to be seen. Okay, so let's move on to vendor wax. Let's do American vendor wax first. Let's start with this one, because this one, okay, from L3 Waxy Wonders, Vanilla Butter Fudge. So a couple months ago I used up one of hers because I had a stinky smell to the clamshell, and this one's starting to get that stinky smell, so I said I better use it up. Yeah, I don't know. It's not so bad as the other one. And I think I have one more clamshell of hers, and I'm going to dig it out and probably warm it next month just to make sure. This one I warmed with like very harsh coffee scents, so just to sweeten it up a bit. It was okay, but I would not repurchase. From Super Tarts, I used up a Crank's Christmas, which has the scent notes of sweet gingerbread cookies and cotton candy frosting. This was okay. I think I used this early in the month. I don't recall very much about it, so that usually means it wasn't a standout. Okay, this one is from Rose Girls, I believe. I picked it up on a D-stash. It's gingerbread Danish butter cookies. It was in a little muffin. Yeah, I don't recall this one being a standout either. It was all right. Would not be a repurchase for me, but it wasn't bad or anything like that. From Kay's Creations, this is Ruby Red Grapefruit. So the great thing I loved about these is they come in 3 little sticks. So you can put a stick in your warmer, you can snap it in half, you can mix it up. Sometimes I added this to like a grapefruit that was kind of a mellow grapefruit, just to kind of bump it up a notch. This is fairly strong. Anyway. Okay, let's go on to VCS, which is Vintage Chic Scents, and I always have a hard time saying that. So I used up 3 good size hunks of hers. This one I have going right now, finishing up. It is called Autumn in Salem, and it is based, oh, No, I used this a week or two ago. Sorry. This is Pumpkin Sugar Donut. This was okay. Didn't blow me out of the water. It was all right. This is the one I have going right now. It is called White Witch. The scent notes on that are rain, bonfire, and crunchy leaves. Now this is probably the most different scent in her fall sampler. All the other ones are like bakery, 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 and this is very fresh and vibrant. This has a lot of like rain characteristic and leaves characteristic and not very much bonfire. I can't get any bonfire actually. I wish I could because this has a slight laundry scent to me. It's like laundry mixed with fall. I really, really like this on cold sniff, and it is strong here, and it's fairly strong downstairs in, you know, going in my open concept area, but it needs less rain, more leaves, and a little bit of bonfire. Like, I'm not picking up any bonfire, but a little sad with the scent for this one, but I really, really am glad she put something different in the sampler, so. Okay, this one was probably one of my favorites for the month, and I found myself, as it was wearing off, sitting kind of next to, as close as I could get to the warmer just to kind of savor the last little bit, and it is just pumpkin Jackieo. And it's basically pumpkin, marshmallow, birthday cake, and vanilla bean Noel. I love it. It's very, very good. I'm pleased with this one. I'm not someone that's going to buy a lot of VCS because it was really hard for me to get, and thanks to my friend down in the wonderful state of Texas, Ramona, thank you. She was able to help me out, but yeah, I did like that one. So, okay, we're on to Canada. We will start with a melt that's local, very close to me, not super close, but in Nova Scotia, and this was a really, really strong melt. And it is from Fundy Treasures called Maritime Mocha. Now, the drawback is, I don't know if you can see this. This is soy wax, and it is a friggin' nightmare to deal with. I don't even know why they put it in cubes, because you break a cube off, it's like more crumbly than your crumbliest shortbread cookies ever. Yeah, it's, I don't know why they put it in clamshells. Maybe little scent shots would be better. But the other thing I don't like about it is, you know, I mean, it's just a small company, but they just kind of, I wish that was glued on somehow, because every time I opened it up, it would fall out, I'd lose it. So anyway, that was good though. If I see her table at an event, I might stop and pick up that again. Okay, so this month I used up, this looks like a candle, but it isn't. I had received half a loaf of Mandela Melts Aries in a D-stash. So there you have Aries. The date on this is December 2017, so I wanted to use it up. It's peppermint and pink sugar. This is really, really nice. It's kind of like, you can definitely smell peppermint, you can smell pink sugar, and I would say medium strength and throw for me. So this was full, I used it all up, it's all gone. So I feel like a sense of accomplishment. That was good, I would repurchase that. The next Mandela Melts I went through is called Drink Me. And I don't have the scent notes, but I believe they're like strawberry, champagne, something else. I could pick up the strawberry and the champagne. I'm not big into champagne. One fact about me is I don't really drink. And it's not that I don't have a problem with it, but like personally, but in terms of other people doing it. But for me, when I drink, I get extremely hungover. Yeah, it's not pleasant. And last time I drank quite a bit was probably almost 6 years ago. And it was wine. And anyway, anytime I smell that champagne or wine kind of note, I don't know, that's probably not for me. But that is nothing wrong with the vendor. It's just something wrong with me. Okay. I think this company is also in Canada. So we have two melts. It's called Country Market Crafts. And the first one I went through was Frosted Gingerbread. And I got this from a D-stash, and it was, I got it, I think the person bought it in January, so I wanted to use it up. This, it did not have much strength and throw. The other one from that company, and the scent notes on that, sorry, were brown sugar, molasses, buttercream frosting, and gingerbread, and ginger snaps. This one I really liked, Country Market Crafts, and it is Elf Nog, which is brown sugar, clove, nutmeg, eggnog, cotton candy, and ylang ylang. This was nice, but not very strong in my bedroom. Yeah, I liked it, but I wanted it, you know, I wanted more oomph. Okay, from Make Sense Candles, I only went through one item. I can't believe that, but oh my gosh. My daughter's getting in trouble for my husband. She tends to use a lot of, anyway, long story. I'm going to turn this off, sorry. Okay, Make Sense Candles, I have been using up some of her bigger quantity like bags, so I haven't really finished a lot. But I always do my empties. Like I don't really do like what I've been melting usually unless it's a review. But yeah, so you'll kind of see it when I'm done with stuff. But Main Street Bakery was a sample, and it's basically fresh baked goods from the Magic Kingdom. This was pretty good. Probably would not be a reorder, but I was very thankful to try it out. Yeah, it was pretty good. Okay, from Tallulah Poe, I went through a sample in Smoked Woods. Now this scent, holy, okay. This is probably one of the strongest wax melts I think I've ever tried. I made a huge error in judgment and put it in my bedroom. Like this was just a tiny little leaf, mostly about the shape of this, like a little leaf. I probably could have cut that in fours and put it down in my open concept space, that one little leaf, and it would have like blown me out of the house. So you can just imagine how strong it was in here. It was crazy strong. Basically the notes are fireplace, maple sugar, bourbon, and tobacco. I could pick up tons of fireplace and tons of tobacco. I really think that the performance on this is outstanding. It just wasn't a scent that I really prefer. But if you like this kind of scent, you could make this go on and on and on because it is super strong. One of the strongest things I've ever melted in my life. Okay, also from Tallulah Poe, there was two big hearts, and this is called Autumn Harvest, which is pumpkin apple. So this month I went in a lot of fresh pumpkin, fresh apple, that kind of thing. I was just in the mood, and this was good. I definitely got way more apple than pumpkin, and it didn't last a terribly long time, but also a lot of other companies of that kind of thing doesn't last either. So that's all she wrote. Yeah, so tell me if you had a favorite this month. I think my favorite for the month was definitely the Pumpkin Jackieo from VCS. And I really liked that cannoli candle more than I thought I would. And yeah, so I always look forward to next month where I get to try out new things, new vendors, and I have a big D-stash coming. So I'm excited, and I'm going to, I've been slowing my roll. And the other thing is, if you watched my video with the wax chopping where I chopped the Mandela melt loaves, I have been warming both of those, and they are both great. So thank you so much to Sam. Those are really great. They were something she offered in customs. She will not be offering customs for a while because she is in dental hygiene school. So all the best of luck to her. And I'd like to wish Kate from Tallulah Poe congratulations on her new baby. So thanks for spending the last 19 minutes with me. As always, I hope you have a great day in your neck of the woods. Take care, and I will see you in the next video.